think when I was talking earlier and I was saying something about a little clip where I did a whole bunch of those ones of me turning on the thing, and I started seeing my hair really sticks out a lot on this side sometimes. But I'm always putting my hands through my hair, but my hair is a little crazy. So anyways, to try and get to that point of so many videos, I just hear, if I go in to check something, you know, a lot of times I gotta go in and watch, like, what should I title this as? I'm just like all over the place. And all you hear is still snoring. She's snoozing away. It's so much more peaceful when she's snoring, though. She's still in a very whiny. So I'm sure it's just got to be her legs hurting. And, you know, our weather's just whacked. So, anyways, so when you are trying to, you know, take control of your life, say, you know, to me, the first thing is to start taking responsibility. That is like pivotal to your growth, because as long as you are thinking this is happening to me, you know, poor me, this is happening to me, you're putting that energy out. So you're creating those experiences because that's what you're putting out. So in order to stop that, you've got to empower yourself. And for me, it was to start going in and looking at all these different parts of my life and to really start seeing how I was the one who was creating it. It wasn't happening to me. I was creating what was happening in my experience. And then once you start seeing I'm creating what's happening, and then you start taking it more serious of like the energy you're putting out and thinking about like, how am I going to see this, you know, of a positive? I got to keep, you know, trying to see, kind of like, you know, you start feeling like really down, you know, you're trying to see yourself as being worthy of having money, and you just feel beat down. It's like more bills keep coming, and it's just like, oh my God, when is it going to end? Personal experience, huh? And so I have to just take out of that energy, and I have to go in and you know, structure it the way I want it to be. So I have to be like, you know, just because something hasn't happened doesn't mean it's not happening, and it doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. So you're always in this movement of things happening, you know, and it's so many times we get so stuck, well, it hadn't happened yet, so it's not gonna happen. Doesn't work for me. But that is also, you know, you need to learn patience, you need to learn about time, you need to learn about faith, a lot of other things. There's always so much stuff to learn, always. So when you are having that kind of thing, and it seems like everything in life is telling me one thing, but you have to go in with your energy and push that aside. Doesn't matter what's being shown to you. See it in a different way. See it as like, I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to even look at that. I know what's coming. I know I'm going to be fine. I know everything's fine. You got to, you know, and I'm not saying that use mine, but come up with your own kind of mantras, your own way to change that story. So, you know, for me, I've talked a lot about being in one bad relationship after another. And, you know, you can very much start getting it, well, you know, my dad was an alcoholic. He was a sex abuser. I'm just a victim. You know, I just go and marry alcoholics. I'm just poor me. They're all mean. They're all abusive. Everybody treats me bad, you know, and just go in that direction. Or you can go in and say, oh, I had these challenges, and these different people came into my life to teach me how to get over these challenges, to help me get into this position that I'm in now. So you start looking at things, you start seeing them different. You remove labels. You start understanding that you're in an experience, that you have things happen to you so that you can grow past them, so you can grow beyond what is being, you know, the chains that bind you back. So all of those things are here for you. They're not here to destroy you. They're here to help you grow. They're like a assistance program to help you to be able to expand yourself. And so anyways, you just have to okay, I gotta focus on what I'm, sometimes I just start talking and it's funny. Okay, so just you gotta focus on how you look at things, you know, in every single thing that is happening to you. You have that opportunity to say, what am I doing to create this in my life? What am I doing? You know, and for me, when I started going in and looking at my part in the relationships and not being just like, oh, I'm the victim, you know, poor me. They were also a victim to me. I was also not good for them. I wasn't good for any of them. They all, this is kind of it's kind of funny. I don't know if it's funny. I've noticed it though. I was married to four different people, and I got married over and over and over. Each person that married me, I was it for them. Like, never again. Never again. So I guess I'm a real peach. I don't know. But, you know, I was just as bad for them as they were for me. So I got to own that, you know. I've got to look in and see, like, what about me is wrong? And start, you know, facing myself and seeing, like, oh, yeah, I can see it. I would be difficult for some people. But you are pulling in that energy of education, basically. Like, we want to think it's, like, all this negative and, you know, sucky stuff. But really, it's part of our education. So you pull that energy in so you can learn it, so you can expand, so you can go beyond it, so that you can pull in better energy. So, but you also have to grow. You can't just be in this like, oh, all I got to do really is just change how I'm thinking and go from negative to positive and I'll just pull all this in. No, that's not how it works. You don't just do it like that. You don't, it's not just like, you can start it in your head. You can start doing that and it will work in the sense that the universe will start giving you what you need to see, how you need to see it, because you've said, you've authorized, like, okay, I'm ready to start seeing things in a positive way. They'll start giving you that information. They'll start just piling it on you because there's no way to go from A to B without driving. You have to go the whole way. You can't, nothing is magic about your learning and growing. And that's why I think so many people, they want it to just, especially in this society we got going right now, they just want to be like instant. I'm instantly healed. You know, I kept my positive thinking all day, so now I'm healed. But it's not like that. Yeah, you want to keep yourself in a positive mind state and don't get down in the drudgery of the negative, you know, smegma of the energy platform. So you want to stay up out of there, and you can do those kinds of things like I've talked about, music, dancing. You know, just think about like the tribes and stuff. Ceremony, music, and movement. Like those things are really to your soul, you know, important. Like I personally think like you want to try and understand about a human, start looking at the tribes, the people who have not been interfered with. That's when you'll start understanding more about humanism, being a human. Because right now we've been just taught about everything is so globalism, because these people, that's what they want. They want to have full power over the earth. They want little slaves. They want their own little private soldiers. When you see like what their template is, it's like, oh, cringy. So, anyways, there is no quick fix to healing. Healing is a process. Healing is, you know, it's taking it little by little by little and healing every little thing. You know, there's not. That's it right there. Big Pharma sold that quick fix. Here, take a pill, you're all fixed up. No, this is going to be more of, think of it, your healing as being acupuncture, putting little tiny needles in little tiny places so that you get those energetic releases, so you face what you need to face to do your healing. And then you got to sit there and you got to leave the needles in there. You got to sit and meditate and stuff. That's more of like what is really going on. There's no quick fix to this. There's no instantaneous healing. This is a process. And, you know, from what this one was saying, like before when I was talking about Allison Coe saying that her dates that she keeps getting in all her readings with the past life regressions, you know, it's showing that the solar event is coming much sooner. So this woman, the astrology woman, she's saying, it sounds like to me it's more in a couple years. So I don't know. I just know that big things are coming. And all of this, and that's taking us into the new age. But all of this stuff is your personal part of taking us into the new age. Because the new age is going with the planet, with the whole cosmos. All of that is moving into this new age. But also, you have to prepare for yourself to move into the new age. You can't go into a higher vibration and live there unless you will. It's not like you can go into a high vibration and live there and then all day long just go, I'm in a higher vibration. I can do it. I can do it. You know, I got to look at this. No. It is the actual changing the way you see the world. It's the actual changing how you perceive. It is the actual healing of the injuries that you've, you know, sustained through this life, that through many lives actually, that has got you to hide your soul, to protect your soul because, you know, of pain, because the ego is going to just automatically do that. And, you know, there's a whole reason why all of those things happen, but we're moving out of that kind of situation into this other part. But right now, the most transformative thing you can do for yourself is the personal healing, is working on yourself. And it's just expanding your awareness. Start paying closer attention to what's outside of you. Put these phones down. Tune in to what's all around you. Start paying closer attention. That will help pull you out of that three-dimensional, because you're trapped. Everybody's trapped until they break free. Their brain is trapped in the system, and you have to break free from it. And once you break free, you will, like I've said for months, people are already doing their healing, although they're still trapped. So they still have that feeling like, you know, I need to work on myself. There's something bigger than me, you know, like they have that feeling. This is a really slow process. That's what I've noticed, very slow. So yeah, don't be thinking like, oh yeah, I've got just a quick fix. I'll just, you know, stay positive all day. As long as nobody else interferes with my positivity, I'm good to go. Yeah, spend that time working on yourself. Spend that time focusing on the wounds that heal you. Because anything that's coming from outside that hurts you inside, that's what you need to work on. So anyways, have a great day and work on you. Talk to you later. Bye.